Yeah, so a couple of minutes passed. Let's start. Um, yeah, I have. So there was a small, I guess, pause between the tasks, and now I want to continue as it was before. So the next task may be a little bit easier, simpler than the few ones before, but I think it's not an issue. I think the topic is still interesting, and but there would be bonus which is a little bit more, I guess, analytical. Like yeah, I'll show you. Let me share the task and discuss it along the way. So yeah, the idea was I have this idea a long time ago when I was working with the second week task, the old one. And then now I was thinking of like new ideas for the task, and I remembered it. And like in a very short, like in a short way, trying to find some wallets that are actually used for subscriptions and or automated payments, something like this. And for this, the idea is like using the transfers and specifically here for USDC. We want to find like for this query, we want to find the wallets that are doing the transactions in the same direction, significant amount, more than one USDC, and each day the transaction is going each day. So, for example, there could be um, some share for the some fees, or it could be a fixed amount. We don't really care, or it may be just moving funds from one account to like extra funds from one account to like cold wallet. But the interesting thing here is try to pinpoint these connections between wallets, like more than just a transfer, it's a regular transfer. Yeah, and actually we have this Solana transfers table, which makes it relatively simple task. Yeah, and what I think is maybe not super clear is that we only interested if there is only one transfer per day, but only for this direction, like for the like if the source wallet to uh, the sender wallet, the receiving wallet, if this pair in this direction is doing just one transaction. In this, like for this direction, we don't care if there is a like some transactions going back, but technically that could be could be two wallets that are doing transfer of USDC each day, both sides exactly one time. It would be a little bit strange, but it's possible. So it could be two times in this table in the different roles. Yeah, and this is like for 1 month, 31 day actually, and yeah, I think this is I guess this is it. I mean, the task is not that big in sense of how it should be uh, like what's important for this. And think you may have some. Let's if you have any questions, let me hear. Let me answer it. Yeah, and as usual, you can write in text or in chat, or you can unmute yourself. guess this goes for no questions. Yeah, I think that I didn't want to make it guess the main part, but I want to include this bonus part. The idea is to change the query a little bit to make it consider the whole year, and to find some. So it's not each day now. It's for the bonus task. We are looking for repeating monthly transactions, and we are more flexible here in sense if you, for example, find the wallets that are paying 2 times per month or 3 times per month, but this is going for 6 months straight for the last year, like during the last year, starting, for example, June 2024 and ending May 2025 during this period. And you see that the wallet is that there is a pair of wallets, and they are doing this recurring operations, transfers. And it could be here again, it's more flexible. It could be USDC, USDT, and Solana. Usually all the payments are done with these 3 tokens. So if you find this wallet and they have like significant amount, this couple of like 20 wallets that are doing transactions to the same wallet, we are considering that this is some kind of the wallet for receiving the monthly payment or something like this. And like if you find some amount of such wallets, I think it's a very interesting task, and I'm also doing this myself. For example, there is I made this example of Triton, which is a RPC service provider, like a big one. And they have a wallet, and you can pay with USDC for the service. Yeah. And I think up to some point there were some payments in Solana, but I think it's doesn't, maybe not, I'm not sure. And for this also, we not only need this analytical part with the seeing that multiple wallets are paying to the same place regularly, monthly. We also want this to find some additional public link to some entity. For example, here, if you go to this wallet, you see that it owns domains, Solana domains for Triton. So you can be sure that this is exactly one of the wallets of Triton, and it's also used for payment. So yeah, I think that let's make it more interesting. So if you find one more wallet, it's fine. If you find up to 5, it's I mean, it's good. This is how you get these bonus points. Yeah, basically it's this part I would check with so I think there would be some participants who will find these wallets, and we just cross verify them, like to check. I don't think there would be too many of them, like different ones, but this is something I would need to check manually, like this mostly. So this is the announce. And again, do you have any questions again about this bonus part? Okay. I see you.
When you say like a domain, Is that going to be on SoulScan? We look up the wallet ID, we can see.
Let's just I tried looking on Arkham, and I see here, for example, if there is it is showing the domain, but I think any explorer should show it. For example, yeah, for example, here you see that this wallet, it owns triton.sol, triton1.sol, which is more official name, and also RPC sol. So
Thank you.
yeah, but I guess again, it's not the only way how you can understand. It's not only domains. Sometimes there are other. So, for example, it's well-known information. It could be on the like Arkham is collecting different type of information. It should be just. It could be just labeled there, or sometimes you can see some kind of labels on SoulScan which are not directly taken from the blockchain information, they just from public sources, and so on. So it just should be reasonably so it's not just a random person saying this, just maybe it could be Wikipedia page if you like it. It doesn't matter, just some reasonable link to entity. That's it. I mean, use your judgment. Probably this part would be easy. I mean, if you.
Awesome. Thanks.
Mhm. Okay. So yeah, I guess this time, because we don't have the solution presentation from the last time, it's already done. So it's faster, and we're ready for this 10, I guess, around 10 minutes. We already close to finishing it. Yeah. So I think that more or less this one thing is simpler than the last ones. And like especially the one, for example, the sandwich attacks or something like this, they are pretty complicated to implement. But here I think it's more like educating and fun to look at this data. Yeah. So yeah, and the rest is pretty standard for now. Like the like same that the previous tasks, like the bonus points if you finish before the end of Saturday, and Sunday is less points, and uh, yeah, yeah, and yeah, pretty much. I think it's yeah, I covered all of it. Okay, so you're welcome to send your solutions. And if you're not sure, you can send it and then send again. I will just look in the last one. So, okay. So see you next Wednesday, I guess.